What's happening with it, man? It's your boy Travy J. Back at you with another one, man. Hope everybody's feeling good, feeling blessed, feeling fresh on this beautiful Monday, man. It's the top of the week, and you already know I got a banger for y'all today, man. The shoe is finally in, man. The most limited shoe of the year so far is finally in. It finally touched down today. And we got to talk about these guys, man. We got to see if it's worth the hype that everybody's been putting up. Is it worth the fight to try to grab a pair? 10,000 pairs over 23 stores, man, across the nation. And man, listen, a lot of backdooring going on, man. A lot of backdoor going on. I put in like 2 or 3 raffles, man. Took L's on all of them. We had 3 stores in Atlanta that got the shoes. That was Year, Soul Play, and Wish Atlanta. Now, I had an opportunity at Year. That was probably my best bet, you know, because that was first come, first serve. But I actually went down there and saw that line, and I was like, no, sir, it's not happening. So I was out of there, man. It wasn't no way I was gonna wait in that line. That line was at least half a mile down the street. And I said, yeah, we're not doing this. You know what I'm saying? And put in raffles at Soul Plate and Wish Atlanta, nothing came back. So I knew what time it was then when I didn't, you know, get a call back from any of those raffles. So after I took my L's, I went to go, and I just had to watch that price drop down each day by day, day by day, day by day. And I think I pulled the trigger at the point to where I think this shoe is gonna be at its lowest. And I'm happy with it, man. You know, I know it wasn't gonna be too low, but prices are actually starting to go back up now. So, you know, they're creeping back up into the 5, 6s in my size, that is. I'm a size 9, so they're already back up close to 600 bucks. So it is what it is, man. I had to do what I had to do. Sometimes you gotta pay to play, and I had to move a couple of pairs just to go ahead and offset that resale a little bit, man. So, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta move some shoes sometimes to make room for the newcomers that's coming into the collection. So yes, they are finally in today, like I mentioned, and we're gonna go ahead and take a look at these guys. But before we dive in and take a look at these beauties, I need y'all to go ahead and do your boy a solid. Y'all already know what I'm talking about, man. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button while you're at it. And if you are new around here, definitely make yourself at home, man. Kick back, relax, enjoy the show. Promise you won't be disappointed, man. Just see what I got to offer. You know, I do it all around here, and I know you're gonna like what you see. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button in advance, man. You know what I mean? Don't need to waste time. Just go ahead and do it now so that way you don't forget about it later. And also, if you're on Instagram, go and give me a follow over at Mr. Travy J. That's where it all goes down there, y'all. Sometimes I like to jump fresh, throw on an outfit, style my kicks up. Y'all already know what time it is, man. So once again, that's Mr. Travy J on Instagram. Give me a follow, and it'll truly be greatly appreciated. Now, before we kick things off and dive too deep into it, I gotta give a big happy birthday to the GOAT, man. Big shout out to the GOAT, Michael Jordan. Today is his birthday, man, February 17th. And what better day to drop this video on, man? I felt like it was the perfect opportunity. This is where it all started. And it just so happens to be Michael Jordan's birthday, man. So once again, big birthday shout out to the GOAT, man, Michael Jordan himself. And hope you have a blessed one. All right, y'all. By now, y'all should already know what shoe we got in hand today. So let's go ahead and dive on in and check them out. All right, let's go. And yes, sir. Here we go, y'all. We got the OG Air Jordan 1 box, all black box with that red Nike Air branding on it. And the first thing I noticed about this box, it's a lot more thicker than your Air Jordan 1 boxes that we usually get. So it's got a lot more heft to it, you know what I'm saying, more durable. And I like that. You know, I wish all Jordan 1 boxes came this way. And yeah, I'm loving that already. You know what I'm saying, that one detail. But like I said, you know, just your regular standard Air Jordan 1 box. You know, got all your Nike brandings all over it in red and everything like that. So let's go and dive on in. We got the Air Jordan 1 High 85. Colorway is gonna be black, varsity red, white. Went with that size 9, man. You know, going true to size on these. Definitely recommend going true to size in your Air Jordan 1s. And let's go ahead and get into the box. Peel that back. Of course, you got an all white interior on there. You know, you got a black Nike check at the top right there. And you got a little lot number as well. So that's how your pair should come. Once again, I got these from GOAT. So there's your GOAT verification card right there as well. So go ahead and get that out of the way. Now, when you open up your box, these are gonna be wrapped really nice, man. So it's almost like a packaging, you know, a special packaging. And that's what this is to me, y'all. This is a special package because, hell, I paid enough for it. So they better come wrapped tight. But we're gonna peel that one layer back. We got another layer right here, another layer right there. And without further ado, I present to you the Air Jordan 1 High 85 2025 Breds. Yes, sir. Let's get them out the box, man. Let's get these guys out of the box and take a look at them. I'm gonna go ahead and pull both of them out, y'all. This is a special occasion right here, so let's go ahead and get all of this out of the box. And yes, sir, man. Talk to me, y'all. I know y'all have seen a million reviews already, but y'all got to get Travy's take on these, man. Y'all got to get my take, my thoughts and opinions on these guys. I was waiting on this one, y'all. This is one I was waiting for. I just didn't want to pay a crazy price for them, man. You know, so I had to wait until the iron was hot, man. You know, I had to strike when the iron was hot, and you know, that's what I did, man. I felt like I got a fair price on them, you know, as far as resale goes. So, but these are beautiful, man. This is a beautiful shoe. Definitely, this is my second favorite colorway in the Air Jordan, man. You know, Chicago's is gonna be my #1, but these right here, man, these are nice, man. So, but yeah, y'all talk to me, man. Let me know if you did get a W on these, or if you're waiting to, you know, if you're willing to even pay resale for these. And if you're gonna do so, you're just kind of waiting for that price to kind of get to the right place, you know what I'm saying? But you know, all around shoe, man. I mean, I can already tell a difference in the shape and the retooling that they did on these, and they did an amazing job on them, y'all. They did an amazing job. So, and honestly, I hardly see any imperfections in this shoe, y'all. So that lets me know they really were meticulous and took their time with this shoe, man, because this is a special one, man. 40th anniversary for the Jordan brand, and they had to do these right, y'all. So let's go and dive into some of the details, though. So as you can see, you got an all leather upper on these, and it's that thick leather, y'all. There's not none of that soft leather and that tumble leather, that fake tumble leather that we always get on our Jordan 1s that we know and love so much, you know, and that we think is premium leather. Like, nah, that ain't it, man. Because if you didn't know, the thicker the leather, the more premium it is, man. So this is a better grade of leather that they put on these. So you got your hits of red right here, that nice deep varsity red. Wings logo up here at the top. You got that big red Nike check there. All white midsole. And if you look at the grooves on the midsole on the 85s, you already know that it's a different texture, it's a different cut. So it's different than your remastered Jordans. And for those that don't know, on the 85 pairs, on your midsole, it's got those different grooves in it. So it's got a different texture, different cuts in it, different than your remastered OG highs, man. So that's one difference maker right there. Of course, you got your black sock liner, ankle collar, I mean, up here at the top. And bringing it back around to the medial side, you pretty much got the exact same thing. You got red right here around your ankle collar. You've got your red Nike check. You got black hits on the side right here. And then bringing it back around to the front, you've got red in that toe box right there. And one thing that I did notice automatically by pulling these up the box, the toe box is a little bit wider. Honestly speaking, y'all, the 85 cut is not the most comfortable. All the previous ones that I've had, you know, they have not been that comfortable. So I'm gonna try these on, and I'm gonna let y'all know how these feel. I am gonna do an on feet with these, so I'll let y'all know how the comfort is in these. But I'm definitely noticing that the toe box is a lot wider on this pair right here. So they do come standard with 2 sets of laces. You got a black pair, you've got a red pair, all black nylon tongue on these, and you've got your Nike Air branding in that dark varsity red as well. So it's got that Nike Air OG style back from 85. So this is the same way it used to look on the shoes back in 85. So on the back of the tongue, you've got like a cream color on the back of it. I thought that was different. And then of course on the inside right here, you've got your sizing right here as well. So I'm not sure if that's the stock number or anything like that. So y'all comment below and let me know in the comment section what that is exactly. I don't want to say, I don't want to misquote, you know, what that is on the side, but I know that's the size. And then, you know, if it's the item number, the product number, or whatever the case may be, let me know what that is down in the comment section below. Taking a look at the bottom, you've got that bright red outsole on these. You know, Jordan 1s have got one of the best outsoles. One thing about it, man, Jordan 1s, they're not the most comfortable shoe because you're gonna feel every bit of the ground when you're wearing them. But trust me, you ain't slipping nowhere in Jordan 1s. I promise you, it's got the best traction on just about any Air Jordan possible, in my opinion. And then taking a look at the inside of the shoe, you've got shoe paper that came with shoe paper on the inside. You've got a white insert with red Nike Air branding on the inside there. And then real quick, I do have my reverse Breds from 2020. I want to do a quick comparison of those just to let y'all see the differences, if you can see any differences in the two shoes. So I'll grab those right here. And yes, sir, we got the reverse Breds right here that released back in 2020. And man, looking at the prices of these now, I definitely overpaid for these by a lot. It kind of makes me sick to my stomach about what I paid for these back in 2020 versus as to what they're going for now on my size. And I still haven't worn these yet, y'all. So that's just crazy, but I'm definitely gonna put some miles to these. But anyway, man, I'll give y'all a quick comparison at the toe boxes. As you can see, man, like the reverse Breds has got like a thinner toe box. A thinner toe box on these. So that's probably where the most discomfort is, for me at least. It's all right here. Right here, between these two spots right here. You know, I feel it right there in those areas. It's a little tight right there in those areas. But if you look at the 2025 pair, it's a lot wider. So I'll hold them up side by side just so y'all can see. But it's definitely a lot wider on the 85 Breds, and it's a lot more thinner on the reverse Breds, as you can see. One more key difference that I noticed as well is the back. So on the back of the high 85, the 2025s, it's a lot wider in the back, and the 2020 pair is a lot slimmer. The reds are different too. If y'all can see that in the camera, the reds are a little bit different. You know, you got more of a bright, vibrant red on the high 85s from this year, the 2025s, and the 2020 pair of the reverse Breds has got like a darker red to it. So just, you know, a couple of key differences that I noticed. One more thing I think I noticed on here too as well, the tongues are a little bit different as far as the font goes. So I'm gonna hold these up side by side and let y'all see the differences. So here are the reverse Breds right here. As you can see, the font is a little bit more bunched together. The Nike Air, that is. Hold it back, let it focus. The Nike Air is a little bit more bunched together, and on the high 85s, it's more spaced out. More spaced out in my opinion. I'll hold that up and let y'all see. So it's more spaced out right here. It's got a more cleaner look on this pair right here in my opinion. And I'll show the other one, get a more close up so y'all can see the differences. But in my opinion, as y'all can see, it just got a cleaner look on the Breds in my opinion. So you know, just a couple of key differences, man. You know, nothing too major. Other than that, you know, it is what it is. I mean, you can clearly see that, you know, they did some reshaping and retooling, you know, between the two. But other than that, you know, as far as the materials, they feel the exact same. You know, nothing really changed there. But, you know, the most notable differences for me are the toe box and then on the back as well. You know, like I said, it's wider on the Breds, and then it's more slimmer on the reverse Breds. So other than that, man, you know, the comfort, and definitely makes it different in the comfort too. Like I said, the comfort on the reverse Breds is a little bit, it's slightly uncomfortable. I'm not gonna hold you, man. And that's for all of the previous 85s that has released up until now. I ain't gonna hold you. It's just, like I said, this area right up in here, man, it gets real tight up in there. So honestly, you might wanna go up half the size in, you know, previous 85 high models if I'm being completely honest with you. So, but yes, sir, that is it, man. The high 85 Breds. Happy to finally add these to the collection. I can tell y'all right now, just with the craftsmanship and everything that they put into this shoe, this is definitely gonna be on my top 10 at the end of the year. Top 5 for that matter. It's too early to say sneaker of the year for me though. I mean, it's gonna be top 3 though. I could definitely tell you that. If it's not my sneaker of the year, it's gonna be 2 or 3 for sure. I mean, we got some bangers coming out this year, so it's way too early for me to be calling this sneaker of the year, but this is definitely one of my favorite colorways in the Air Jordan of all time, man. Now, these and Chicago's, man, they hold a special place in my heart, man. But yeah, these are beautiful. And if I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man, if I could have caught a pair for retail, I probably would have doubled up on these. I definitely probably would have doubled up on them, but since I had to pay resale, I'm gonna just be good with one for now. And I got my reverse Breds right here to hold me over as well. So I really probably don't even need 2 pair for that matter. So, but yeah, I mean, it would have been nice to get these for retail, but you know, we'll pass on something else just to kind of make that money back, or I'll sell a shoe here and there. I got plenty of shoes I can get rid of right now to make that up, so it's all good. But comment below, let me know if you went after these and were you successful on getting a retail pair, or you had to take the resale route, and let me know if this is worth the resale for that matter. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if it was worth the hefty retail price of $250 for that matter. I know they definitely took it up a notch when it came to that this time, and you know, looking at how nice these came out, I would have gave them $250 too. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. I mean, we pay resale all the time for certain shoes. We'll pay damn near $300-400 for, you know, resale sometimes. Some of us, I'm not saying all of us do, but some of us do it. Hell, I've done it. I'm guilty of it. I've done it. If I want to shoe that bad, I'll definitely pay that price. I may have to move some things around, you know, out of the collection, but you know, if I want them bad enough, I'll definitely go after and get it. But I'm definitely not trying to go that route that much, you know, these days. But certain shoes, you just gotta do what you gotta do and bite the bullet. When it's, especially when it's a very limited shoe like this one, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. So we lived to cop another day, and hey, I'm glad to add this one to the collection, man. This is one of them ones I definitely had to have for 2025. And like I said, I would have liked to have 2 pair of these, a good double up, but I can't go out and pay resale again for these, man. And I mean, if I can catch one for $50 over retail, you know, down the line, which probably won't happen, I would definitely go and grab that up in a heartbeat. But for right now, y'all, these just gonna have to do. So, but that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm gonna go and wrap it up right here. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in and checking out this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to check out my videos as well. And yes, we are still in the race to 3K subscribers. Truly appreciate the support and love that y'all been showing me lately, man. It does not go unnoticed. And I got plenty of content coming this week, man. So y'all make sure y'all keep the notification bells hit. Keep it locked, because we got a lot to talk about this week. But I'm gone, man. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. But before I go, I just want to let you know, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So always put your best foot forward. And on that note, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay fresh, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. All right, in a minute.